Alright, right from the get-go, I want to address something. I know it's the third video I'm making on this game, but it's amazing, and let me tell you why it's amazing for the next 7 minutes. Also, I feel like I'm allowed to make at the least 5 videos on this game, since I've been waiting impatiently to play it since it was announced. And it's one thing to wait impatiently for years and years for a game that ended up being mediocre. We're not gonna point finger anywhere, but anyway, it's a whole other thing to wait for a long amount of time for a game that actually is amazing. It just feels like my life makes sense now. Also, before I get into the goodies, I just want to say that I played the Steam version of this game, and I saw that in the reviews, a lot of people were complaining that it was extremely buggy. I personally didn't encounter any major bug, but I wanted to let you know that depending on when the video is coming out and when you're playing the game, it is possible that for some people it is still buggy and it hasn't been fixed yet. So, yeah, there's that. Ori and the Will of the Wisp follow the story of my favorite Neopet, called Ori. He gets separated from his friend, the bird that cannot fly. Also, at a certain point, Ori will have to seek help from the Wisp, because of reason that I cannot explain without spoiling the story. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I know I'm not really convincing anyone with my synopsis, but you gotta trust me when I say that the story is awesome. It's a fairly simple story, without crazy plot twists. But it doesn't mean that characters in there are bland or uninteresting. Actually, the game shined the most with the uniqueness of its character and their interaction between them. You got Ori, you got Uggy the Bear, you got the Fat Frog from Naruto, you got this guy that sells spells and probably drugs, you got these two that are coming back from the first game. I still don't have a fucking clue what this guy is supposed to be. A very ugly spider, I fucking guess? Even though there's actual spider in this game. By the way, characters don't speak a lot. Instead of narrating the story or having two characters speak to each other and tell you what's going on, the game decided to tell you what's happening visually. They could tell you that those two fuckers are friends by a sweet narration, but they just show it to you. It does such a great job of telling you what's happening while limiting the amount of dialogue that they need to use. It just feels like the developer were fully aware that the game is visually very pleasing and took advantage of it. Cause it is visually impressive. Look at all of those motherfucking colors on the screen. It's insane. Everything has such a vibrant color to it. The characters, the forest, the water, the leaf, everything is full of color. To make sure that every single step that you take in this amazing decor is one that you will remember. By the way, the narration is not only supported by the amazing contrast of color, but it is also backed up by the outstanding soundtrack. The soundtrack keeps the player invested at all time, ranging from a mellow, light, childish tone to match your cute avatar exploring the vast and mysterious forest, to a dark, intense, grandiose tone to match up the idea that your character, again, is small, but now it is in contrast to the presence of great danger. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of games that when I play them, I mute the sound and put some music or some podcasts, but not Ori. Nope. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is an experience. It's a short game that deserves to be enjoyed fully as much as you possibly can. It's like if your favorite strip club was closing and this is your last dance. Just enjoy it as long as it lasts. By the way, when I say that the game is short, it is really short. You can finish it in one sitting. And that's what I did with the first one. I was really hoping that this game would be longer, but it actually might be shorter. I finished it in 12 hours, and I felt like I was messing around a lot and doing a lot of side quests while exploring every single bits of every single area. I could have finished it in like 9 to 10 hours if I wanted to. There's even an achievement for finishing it under 4 hours. That's how self-aware they are that the game is insanely short. What helped a little bit the game in that regard is side quests and minigame. I personally fucking hate minigame 99% of the time. But I must say that minigame and side quests were pretty fucking fun. One of my favorite one was the challenge run. One of the best thing in this game is the fluidity of the movement. So having a little minigame utilizing that was super cool. On another hand, side quests are a little bit plain and sometimes they are annoyingly vague. Like this side quest that is just like, hey, here's an item. There's someone, somewhere that might need it. But I won't tell you who, and I won't tell you where. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this item now? Can you give me like a general direction or something, please? Nope. Alright, okay, we'll just Gotta Google that. So at this point, I covered pretty much everything that I wanted to cover, but there's some stuff that deserve way much more love. Stuff like the goddamn movement in this game. Holy moly, that the movement are fluid and unrestrained. There is such a wild variety of moves you can utilize to get from a place to another. You can dash mid-air, in the water, in the sand. You can jump, double jump, triple jump. You can bash on lantern, you can bash on enemy. You can bash on your own motherfucking spell. You can fly like a bird. You're not so far from being Sonic on crack with every emerald. This feeling of freedom in every single movement is truly the best reason to play this game. There's also a great amount of freedom in the spells and upgrade. Like there's a dude on YouTube that made a Gatling gun build just to kill bosses. By the way, shout out to this guy, it's a great motherfucking video. Overall, it's an amazing sequel and it's worth playing it. But I don't recommend buying it. Pam pam! So yeah, it's probably gonna be one of my favorite games of 2020. But what killed it is really how long it is. It is so goddamn short and I don't think it's worth it to pay $40 for a game that you can easily finish under 10 hours. Even if it's an outstanding sequel. I do recommend to wait and either get it half off or get it in a year or two when it is the same price as Ori and the Blind Forest. Alright, that'll be it for the video today. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm trying to upload a little bit more often, more regularly. It should be every 10 days or less if I can. But yeah, that is my schedule right now. If you want more of me, you can always look up my Twitch channel. Always link it in the description below. And yeah, next game review will be probably on whatever I'm playing on Twitch. So if you want to look that up and see my reaction right away, you can always come and say hi. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.